Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today we will read the remaining part of this lesson as we already have read about it. This is a story about a boy who loved collecting animals, and one day he found a wall near his house where he found so many insects and he observed them very well. And one day he found a scorpion on that wall as well. Okay, and even knowing that it is a deadly creature, he was so enraptured and he attempted to brought that creature means that scorpion home. Okay, and once he reached home, everyone was having lunch and he also joined them. And he actually brought that scorpion in a matchbox, and once he reached home, he put that matchbox on a mantelpiece. And after finishing his lunch, one of Darrell's brother, Larry, he goes for a cigarette, and he takes that very matchbox in which he put the scorpions. So what happens when he opens that matchbox? Let's read. Now I insist to this day that the female scorpion meant no harm. She was nervous and little annoyed at being shut up in a matchbox for so long, and so she seized the first opportunity to escape. She pulled herself out of the box with great rapidity. Rapidity means it is with great speed. So Scorpion, even as he opened the matchbox, she tried to escape from that matchbox. Okay, and her baby is clinging on desperately. Desperately means when you want something very much, and scuttled onto the back of Larry's hand. So once they escaped from the matchbox, they started running on Larry's hand. They was quite certain that what to do next. She paused, her sting curved up at the ready. Larry, feeling the movement of her claws, glanced down to see what it was, and from that moment things got increasingly confused. So the scorpions, they spread, and it created a chaos in the house. He uttered a roar of fright. He was very fright means he was a feeling of fear. Okay, so he became frightened. That brought Roger out from beneath the table, barking wildly. So once the chaos or the a roar spread in the house, Roger, who was also having lunch with Darrell, he came out of beneath the table and he started barking. With a flick of his hand, he sent the unfortunate scorpion flying down the table, and she landed midway. Who flicked his hand? Larry, because he opened the matchbox. So once he flicked them down, they spread like a and she landed midway between Margot and Leslie, scattering babies like confetti as she thumped up on the cloth. Okay, so the scorpions, they spread like a confetti. Confetti means it is small colors. Okay, it is some colorful papers. Okay, they spread like this. Look, they have spread like this. And with that, there was a rapid change from peace to chaos. Thoroughly enraged at this treatment, the creature sped towards Leslie. Her sting quivering with emotion, Leslie leapt to his feet. So after once Larry, he flicked them down. Scorpion, they went to Leslie, and Leslie abruptly stood up, overturning his chair, and flicked out desperately with his napkin, sending the scorpion rolling across the cloth towards Margot, who promptly let out a scream that any railway engine would have been proud to produce. So he also screamed so badly. "Eek! Look out! Look out! They are coming!" screamed Margot. "All we need is a book," roared Leslie. "Don't panic, hit them with a book." Okay, Leslie suggested that they should kill all scorpions with a book. Mother, completely bewildered means Confused by this sudden and rapid change from peace to chaos, put on her glasses and peered down the table to see what was causing the pandemonium. So, mother, she was completely oblivious. Okay, she did not know what is happening around. So once she looked down, she come to know that she looked down to see what was causing this chaos or confusion. Pandemonium means disorder or confusion. And at that moment, Margot, in a vain attempt to stop the scorpions, advanced, hurled a glass of water at it. So Margot, what did he do? He threw a glass of water to kill scorpions. The shower of water missed the animal completely, but successfully drenched mother, who not being able to stand cold water, promptly lost her breath and sat gasping at the end of the table, unable to protest even. So Margot, actually he wanted to kill animals by throwing water on it, but what happened? The water it drenched the mother. Okay, completely. So get a knife, hit them with the book, shouted Larry. The boy will kill them. That boy will kill the lot of us. Bah! Look at the table, knee deep in scorpions. Kill them. So they all are trying to kill those scorpions. Oh no, don't hurt them. I'll catch them, I pleaded until eventually backed up by my mother. Leslie's suggestion that the whole lot be killed was quashed. So, Daryl over here, he requested them to not kill the scorpions, okay? And his mother also backed him in this. By the time a certain amount of order had been restored, all the baby scorpions had hidden themselves under various plates and bits of cutlery. The results of this incident were numerous. While the family, still feeling angry and frightened, moved to the sitting room, I spent half an hour rounding up the babies, picking them up in a teaspoon and returning them to their mother's bag. Then I carried them outside on a saucer and reluctantly released them on the garden wall. So after creating all this chaos, Daryl, what did he do? He put the scorpion again on the same matchbox and he released them. And Roger and I went and spent the afternoon on the hillside, for I felt it would be wise to allow the family to have a break before seeing them again. Larry developed a phobia. Phobia means it is a fear of something, about matchboxes. Because Larry he took that matchbox, so after it he had developed a phobia about matchboxes. But from my point of view, the worst repercussion of the whole affair was that mother decided to try to stop me from exploring the animal world. Repercussion, it is like a bad effect of something, okay, of an event. So what was the bad event over here? He brought the deadly creature like scorpion home, and he after that there was all the chaos in the house. So this was a bad repercussion, that everyone created a phobia. So after that, mother decided to try to stop him. Okay, he was not allowed to collect animals anymore. So this was the repercussion of that event. It was a bad effect of that event. You are running wild again. It is high time you received a little more education, she said. I am getting you a tutor. So after that, her mother, Daryl's mother, she decided to give him some more education. So this is all about this story. Hope you have enjoyed it. Now, please read the story again, and if you find anything confusing or difficult in the story, do ask me.